WhiskyJason here. Whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskey. And today I have Dingle, single malt batch number 3. I've had the pleasure and the honor of my first English video ever was Dingle single batch number 1. I love that. My second video about batch number 2, which I still have the tube as well as a tiny little bit in the bottle, is here about the Oroloso and PX finish. I actually had bottle number 2851, a 4-digit number, and now I bought the batch number 3, also from the Celtic Whiskey Store in Dublin, Ireland. I must admit the price is 79 euros. Not that bad, but the postage and handling, I bought 3 bottles and I paid unbelievable 66 euros to have them shipped over here to Germany. They even had the postage and they put the 23% VAT, which is sales tax, on top of the postage, which I just think is not a thing they should have done. All right, enough complaining. This is the brand new bottle. I was crazy enough to buy it, so I was crazy enough to pay for that price. Luckily, I will be doing a bottle share over here in Germany at the Facebook group. It's called the Irish Whiskey Freunde. Freunde means friends in German, so the Friends of Irish Whiskey. And we'll be sharing this bottle with little 5 and 10 cl samples. Now, this is, and I mentioned before the 4 digits with my other bottle, this is bottle number 11,687. A marriage of bourbon and port casks, batch number 3, third small batch release. Now, if you have over 10,000 bottles, I'm not sure if it's still a small batch, but that's one of those cosmetic terms that has absolutely no meaning. And this is the Dingle Whiskey Distillery in Dingle, County Kerry, Ireland. On the tube, it actually says, and I like this, Dingle is the very limit of Europe. To the west, there's nothing but the Atlantic Ocean for almost 4,000 miles. This simple twist of geography explains much, but not all, about our whiskey. The mild maritime microclimate speaks softly yet distinctly through the contents of this bottle. Dingle is where it is distilled, where it is aged, where it is gradually realized. And this is a whiskey that knows exactly where it comes from. It has a true sense of place. All right, very, very good. The marriage of bourbon and port cask has resulted in this exceptional single malt whiskey with its sweet, succulent notes of citrus, dark fruits, chocolate, and spice, creamy texture balanced with crisp freshness. Dingle, handmade character, unique whiskey from the edge. All right, so my nose. Oh, this is port. Oh, this is a young port. This is very, very, very nice. Oh, my first association is that raspberry yogurt. That yogurt creaminess and that raspberry brightness. Even a little bit like rose petals. Nice, 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 nice. I love it. Now, the only thing I'm a little bit, I'm going to use the word disappointed about is, and this was just my expectations, and expectations are important. I thought they were going to put a different picture at the back of every bottle. If you take a look at bottle number 2 or batch number 2 and batch number 3, they actually use the same picture that was in batch number 1. This is the sleeping giant that was actually painted here by Liam O'Neill. And I was hoping to have for each and every bottling a new picture. We have a company over here in Germany called the Eifel Whiskey. And they actually do use a different picture for each and every bottling from the Frankfurter Art School. A little idea if anyone's from Dingle watching. And by the way, which I really, really miss, are Irish people reviewing online with an Irish accent. I just think it's a little silly that it's me doing a lot of the new Irish releases, an American in Germany, rather than someone actually in Ireland. This summer, the summer of 2018, I will or have been in, I was in Ireland, depends when this comes out, actually probably after I've been there, and I won't make it to Dingle. We're only on the East Coast and it doesn't fit into our itinerary Ah, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Very, very nice. 46.5%. No unchilled filter, no color added. It's a vibrant whiskey. It's this whiskey that's alive. That the alcohol at the end is a very sweet, creamy moment of explosion in my mouth. It tapers off, and the fruitiness of that port comes back. Malt is there, and it's still, I'm getting that raspberry type of yogurt. It said here we have dark fruits. I don't know if raspberry is dark. We have notes of citrus in the nose. I can deal with that. Chocolate and spice. Now, spice is one of those words anyone can use anywhere. And the creamy texture balanced with crisp freshness. And that crisp freshness is there together with that creaminess. This is a whiskey that's very, very nice. Now, the thing that excites me the most is that this whiskey is made by Dingle. It is not a independent bottler. It's not from Cooley. How often have I said that? It's not from Middleton, and it's not from Bushmills. This is its own distillery, and they make it themselves. They finish it themselves. They fill it themselves. They store it themselves. They label everything themselves, and they sell it to the world. And this is the fantastic part of Dingle. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm so glad that they're one of the very, very first whiskey distillers in Ireland who had the guts almost 4 years ago to set up their distillery, almost 5.5 years ago, to actually plan, build, distill, and then to bottle and sell their whiskey. And it's a privilege because most of the bottles land up momentarily in Ireland. Some have been made their way to export, but as I said, this would never have made its way to Germany unless I had actually bought it. Now, to be very, very honest, I think it would have been much cheaper to go to the Celtic whiskey shop, which I will be in this summer, and actually just buy the bottle there, put it in my suitcase and bring it home. And I might just do that one more time. Who knows? Who knows? All right, so WhiskyJason here. I'm going to give this a solid B. Almost a B plus, but a solid B. Value for money, 79 euros. A C minus. I know it's a new distillery, but it's more than 10,000 bottles, so they could have gone down on the price to 69 euros. And of course, I cannot calculate in the price I paid for postage. That just wouldn't be fair. So if you ever get your hands on anything from Dingle, they're becoming more and more of an auction item. People actually buy them, wait a little while, put them on auction, and the price doubles and triples and so on. I've had the privilege of batch 1, 2, and 3, and let's see if I can continue getting those batches over here in Germany and sharing with my friends. Thank you very much for watching. Question of the day, Dingle Distillery. What is your favorite release so far? Maybe you haven't had the chance, but I can say that my favorite release is still batch number 1. That Hawaiian punch fruitiness just knocked my socks off. I really liked it. I wasn't keen on the sherry finish. The port finish is nice, but yet still not at that same effect that I had with the very, very first one. Thank you for watching. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays whiskey videos here with WhiskyJason, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. See you soon. Bye-bye.